Hey guys, Medic Steve here. Got this skeletonized hammer for my Beretta 92FS, which is now a 92G, but here it is from Beretta, skeletonized hammer. I also got some grip screws, because one of my screws is getting close to stripping, so replace that. There's the hammer that comes with the 92FS stock. So let's unload the weapon, make sure that it's not loaded. Let's go ahead and take off the rail. Set that aside. Let's go ahead and loosen up these screws for the grips. Okay, we got those off now. So we are going to be taking out this pin first. Get a block of wood. Helps you with the hammering. Let's go and take out the hammer out of the package. Now the hammer basically weighs only about 0.8 ounces, and that is the skeletonized hammer. Now the factory stock hammer, that one weighs 0.9 ounces. Really not that much of a difference. You're really getting this just for the looks. Beretta does say that it does It says that basically says that it optimizes your cycle time, but I don't really see that really being a huge difference. So go ahead and get your punch and go ahead and punch that pin out. Keep the punch through because your spring will fly out. So be careful with that. So when you release the punch, you're going to want to make sure that your spring doesn't fly out, and that is the hammer spring cap that is made out of plastic. You got your spring, and that piece that's jingling in there, that is the hammer spring guide. Go and put your hammer forward. Actually we're going to put it back, and then when it is back, you are able to release the pin that holds the hammer. We'll go ahead and do that now. So hammer back, there you go. Just pop it out. You can usually do it with your hand, you can use it with the punch, whatever. There's the old one and with the new. Just go and compare them side by side. Now when you put that inside, you will see that it fits, and you will know that by having a nice little hole that you can actually put your pin back through. There you go, you heard it. Now it's in there. Go ahead and get your pin, slide it on through, and there it is. Now we're just going to do everything in reverse. Well, what I want to show you guys is the hammer spring guide. You're gonna have to put your spring and make sure that it goes through that. So make sure you don't just jam the spring inside. There it is. Pop that in, get your hammer spring cap. Now go ahead and use that piece of wood that I talked about earlier and use that to push down and align the holes, and go ahead and get your pin punch and slide your pin on through. The spring is pretty strong, so you're gonna have to use a little bit of force. And then once you see the holes lined up, go ahead and slide your pin on through. Sometimes you could do it with just your hand, but it wasn't really giving me any love, so I just used my pin punch. Now just to line it up to make sure that it's nice and even and in there secure. Just gonna make sure. Now just hammer that in. There it is. Test it out. It's good to go. Now we'll go ahead and put our grips back on. Now I got this new bag of washers from Beretta. Oh, actually, from the gun shop, yeah. But they are from Beretta screws. It was actually pretty unfortunate. I ended up ordering a set of screws from Beretta, and they sent them to me, but the bag was empty. It's pretty funny. They told me they would send us some other ones, but I still went to the gun shop and just got some screws. It was, I like instant gratification. So I'm getting these screws on now, and with the washers. When I purchased the firearm, there was no washers. I purchased it from a private party transfer. Not a big deal, but just now I'm cleaning the gun up, so just making it secure, making it nice with all the bells and whistles, and I just want to make sure that it has everything that it needs. There's the old hammer. Let's put everything away. And that is done. Just going to slide the rail on. Let's give it a function check. That is working. And that looks beautiful. Mainly for looks, like I said, you're not really going to get any cycle time, faster or whatever, but, if you want to believe it, go ahead and believe it. I installed my decocker the other day, so I'll let you guys see how that works again. Boom, there it goes. One more time. And that's it. That's how you install a replacement hammer, or yeah, basically that's how you install a hammer. There you go, guys.